God. All right, shalom, shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and the Son, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakwadash. Double honors to my apostle, elders, great Milson of the well. Peace and salutation, all the octane pushing this truth with all righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. And this your brother Tazama the Bar coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. And through the spirit, like you see the title, hey, we here, man. We're very close of some type of major event, something drastic coming down the pipe, man. So we're in a time where you have to start separating yourself from the ways of the society, man, because we're very close to some major event, something big taking place, man. And through the Spirit, I want to start it off with this real quick. This is the book of Luke, chapter 8, verse 17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest. And manifest is mean what? To be brought to the light. And it says, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad, man. And what is taking place this week? In Switzerland and Davos, they're holding the World Economic Forum, the WEF, which they're gradually speaking on this new fourth industrial age, man. So with that, man, I'm gonna play a couple clips off YouTube, and apparatus our Lord willing, this lesson is edifying.
Making sure that people cannot and will not be owning cars. A lot of major cities are also making it very difficult to drive cars. New York City is one of them. They set up surveillance cameras everywhere. There's nearly 15,000 surveillance cameras all throughout New York City. Speed cameras everywhere. You go over 25 miles an hour, you get a ticket right away, billed to you. There's a lot of people obfuscating their license plate in New York City. 25 is not a very high speed. It's a very low speed. People make a lot of mistakes. People are being indebted. There's no parking spots. Every street is being closed down, so you can't even drive down most streets. So we are seeing this 2030 UN Klaus Schwab World Economic Forum vision be implemented very slowly, but it's already happening in New York City. It's already going to be happening in California, where they're banning not just gas cars, diesel cars, lawnmowers, even golf carts are now being banned in California, which again is just absolutely insane and crazy and going towards the vision of what Klaus Schwab wants for you. Klaus Schwab was talking about
and that's gradually what you're seeing. They're gradually taking measures on ushering this new world order, man. This the World Economic Forum, which is they're backing it by calling the fourth industrial age, man, which will be ruled by technocracy, which we know through the spirit will be backed by the MOTB. And before I get that, real quick, this is the book of Proverbs, Proverbs chapter 15. In verse 3, it says, the eyes of Yahweh are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. So the eyes of the Lord are in every place, man. The Most High is exposing this devil at an all-time high on all the various agendas and things that he's trying to do. Because you best believe Esau, Edom, he's using the Haggadian dialect. He's hitting these people with all these various distractions, as far as your celebrities, as far as these various things, current events. He's using these things to distract the masses of the people, because he's gradually ushering in his system, man. With this system he's ushering in is the same system you're seeing taking place over there in China, which is called the social credit system. With this social credit system, the government is in full control of your banking, man. So that if you're not compliant to the system, they can outlaw you from society, man. This is what's coming down. This was coming down the pipe here in America, man. A lot of you people, you scoff, you laugh, you thought shit was a damn joke, but very soon, when they cut the lights off and then you people try to do your little bank runs and shit like that, everything will be transitioned to this new system, which is backed by the CBDC, man, the central banking digital currency. We've been telling you, man. As soon as that damn queen died, he signed it into law the same day. And then that same, I think, no, as soon as she died, that same week he signed in the bioeconomy. And then, like I think last year, he was getting ready for this to be ushered in December the 13th, which is one of their favorite numbers, the 13th, man. So the men of the Lord have been telling you and warning you that this devil is about to do these various things that you're seeing taking place, man. Because everybody can feel that something's in the air, that something big is about to take place here in Babylon the Great. So bear with me. I'm going to go over this various other source that I use, and it's called the Crypto Teacher. He goes brings out a lot of good information, man. So I'm gonna rewind it back a little bit, and I'm gonna play it. Bear with me, Akil.
Hey guys, we have Captain O'Leary is back, saying everything is going to zero. But we know he's nothing but an NWO puppet He's already been exposed doing the Hegelian dialectic too many times. Now we have Tucker Carlson on Fox giving his reason on why Bitcoin pumped on 111, what I went over. That all these planes were grounded, and this was the first time since 9/11, and it had to be a bigger reason behind it. But guys, when it comes to Bitcoin, we know why Bitcoin pumped because Hong Kong launched their ETF during that period, and we can go back and look at futures and see that. But we definitely know there was a bigger reason on why all planes were halted. We know something is cooking up behind the curtain. We know they only need one more crisis. Now, guys, in Davos, we're seeing a lot of political agendas. We're seeing all the old puppets coming back. Al Gore, John Kerry, to name a few. And we know Kerry is all about climate. And we know how long he's been on the scene. Another skull and bones guy. And we had Henry Kissinger, which we know is famous for the Saudi Arabia deal when we're looking at oil and how the NWO used it in order to take over the globe. But when we look at the World Economic Forum, remember guys, it's all about the fourth industrial revolution going forward. Everything being tokenized and put on blockchain. And we see the emerging markets leading the way. And we know the United States is on the back burner for a reason. The U.S. is the last free nation. Because, guys, remember blockchain gives the NWO the all seeing eye. And then you add that in with smart contracts, tokenization, robots, algorithms, drones. Knowing your customer with biometrics, you're taking humanity out of the.
Is this not what we've been telling you? This is what this devil's doing. He's gradually ushering in his military police state, man, which is what's called what the new world order, the fourth industrial age. He's gradually ushering in this police state. We've been telling you, Jace, man, because this devil is coming down. This real quick. This Revelation 12 and 12. And it says, therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the habits of the earth and of the sea. Woe means destruction, man. And it says, for the devil goes back to the Latin word deceiver, what Latin word diabolos, which means deceiver, has come down to you. Who is the devil? The so-called white man. And he says he know because he know if he have but a short time. So this devil know his time is short. So you see him, they always sitting in meetings, they're doing their meetings in Davos. They got over 5,000 troops on the ground that's guarding the building because they understand that people is catching catching on to what the hell has been going on, man. So they got the troops, they got the people surrounding the place just in case somebody try to come in. Which we understand that this is all staged, man. They're setting a major event up so they can usher in this system. That's why you're supposed to keep your eyes single and stay focused on these prophecies, man. That's why Yahweh Shai said, what? Occupy till I come. We should be occupying ourselves in this ministry and this word because we can clearly see that something big is going to shake this world up, man. Something big is going to shake this world up very, very soon, man. And I'll play a little bit more.
The workforce. And because they've been collecting our data for decades, sitting in the cloud, they know you just as good as you know yourself. So that means they're going to be able to clone you in the metaverse. And remember the crypto teacher told you because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. You have a wonderful day.
And it's a fulfillment of the hopes.
And this is this devil, Henry Kissinger, man. This damn old ass devil, man. Let's listen what this devil's saying, man.
Which have characterized the evolution of Europe since the end of the war and fulfill the principles of America in bringing about a more peaceful world order.
Okay, thank you. We fully conquered Thailand. And
real quick, because he's talking about a more peaceful world order. Because a lot of you Jakes, you in that mind state of thinking everything is all fucking good, but everything around you is falling apart, man. Everything, man. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and 1. But the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. The times and the seasons, if you're paying attention, if you're on your watch, there's no times and seasons, brother, have to write unto you to warn you, man. And it says, for yourselves know perfect that the day of the Lord comes so as a thief in the night. And this is the Lord gradually moving this devil, Esau, Edom, forcing his hand to bring forth the chaos and the destruction, man. Because this is the Lord coming as a thief in the night, man. Because you especially read 2nd Ezra 15 and 16 chapter and Matthew the 24th chapter, Yahweh Shah was giving you the signs in the heaven and the signs on earth that be taking place for his return, man. That's why you have to watch, man. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Everybody's in that peace and safety spirit, man. They ain't got their masks on no more. They just walking around feeling everything's good, while everybody around you's dropping fucking dead from the Kool-Aid and shit, from the snake piss. Everybody around you running and dropping dead. All these various different things taking place, famine of food, all these things happening around you, but you're not paying attention. That's why the Lord said he comes as a thief in the night. Everything around you is fucking just going to all shits, Jake. And you not seeing that this is the Lord visiting this place, man? That's showing that you're not in the spirit of the Lord, man. Verse 4. But ye brethren are not in darkness, that day shall not overtake you as a thief. Majority of our people are in darkness. They can't see that this devil is setting up his major event so he can usher in his system. They already been talking about last year that what? Far as the energy crisis. Come on, man. Energy crisis, climate change. These are buzzwords so they can gradually try to shut the system down and usher in this new system, man. Because when they shut it down, that's going to bring forth the chaos. Then they're going to bring forth the order, and the order is going to have with the boots on the ground, and a lot of people are going to comply. Because why? It's going to be a famine of food and supplies. And that's what the government want. They want you to bow the knee to this system, man. Real quick. But the men of the Lord, the true men of the Lord, they're not going to do that, man. It's Romans 11 and verse 4. But what said the answer unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men. 7 goes back to completion. 7,000 men who will not bow the knee to the image of Baal, man. And that's what this devil's doing. He's making you people bow the knee to the image of Baal, man, to Satan, man. You're going to give in to the Satan, man, because he's ushering in this new system, the CBDC, which will be backed by the MOTB, Revelation 13 and 16, man, because your church pastors not warning you. These guys amongst the circumcision that say they got the truth, they not warning you. The only ones that's warning you are the men of the Lord, starting our apostles and elders, great millstone, and beloved Akim on down, that's warning you for this devil that he's about to usher in, man. We're warning you, man. We're telling you, man. We're getting the blood off our hands. Ezekiel 33, man. Because we're telling you what this devil's about to do, man. And it's of the Lord, man. Because the hour of temptation is about to come on all the world. Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. The hour of temptation is when everybody's going to be tempted to take the MOTB, man. They're going to be tempted to take the MOTB. Why? Because it's going to be a famine of food. There's going to be chaos out there. You're gonna see all hell breaking loose. You're gonna see anarchy. You're gonna see a lawlessness. That's what's coming, lawlessness, man. So when they bring lawlessness, that's when the people are gonna bow to the image of Baal, man. But only 7,000 men represent completion. Only the men of the Lord are not gonna bow the knee to the image of Baal, man. They're gonna put their lives on the line just to stand 10 toes down for Yahweh Shemel Shai, man, and not for this devil, man. Let's read it again, Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience. Patience go back to suffering. What's the word of the patience of the Lord? Occupying in his ministry. Occupy till I come. That's you keeping the word of the Lord, patience. And it said, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. This is why we do the work, man. Because we're trying to get that refuge. We're trying to have that shield of protection, man. We're trying to have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to be the stability of our time and the strength of our salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. We fear the Lord, so we do the work, man. So within that, that's where the treasure lies, man. So we're trying to be protected in the time of the hour of temptation when our hell is breaking loose, man. It says, I will also keep you from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world. So everybody is going to be faced with the MOTB, man. Everybody, man. Everybody that's on the face of this earth is going to be faced with the MOTB, man. Why? Because that's what the Lord said, and that's what's coming, man. That's what's the new system that they over talking about in Davos right now in Switzerland. And why is Switzerland one of the places that the MOTB is already pushed? It's one of their main currencies. Why when the Crown Royal 99 hit, it wasn't really taking that effect over there? Because people are in Switzerland already down with the MOTB, man. They already down with it. They already been pushing that for the last couple of years. That's been pushed over there, man. And it says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon our earth. This is the Lord. This is the Lord that's doing this, man. This is why you got to take heed to the prophecies, man. This is why you got to take heed, man, and stop playing the fuck around, man. Because a lot of you jakes is going to get caught up out there. You think this is just fun and games. You think you good. You think you just going to just live it up till all hell break loose and you good. You going to shoot it out, man, on some Rambo shit. It ain't going down like that, man. The Lord is about to shake things up very, very soon, man. Hey, shalom to the beloved brother. Real quick, this is Hope, Grace, and Mercy. Shalom to the brothers on the comment board. 2nd Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that latter time shall dwell in the world because they have walked in great pride. Many great miseries. Many great miseries. A lot of people going to get caught up out there in that famine. Going to get caught up out there with the different animals. Going to get caught up out there in the race wars. Going to get caught up out there in them camps. All various things. Going to get that. And also, a lot of them going to take the MOTB and meet that ICBM missile. They're going to take part in the lake of fire, the second death. A lot of them, the majority of the people in Babylon the Great, various other parts, is going to take place in that lake of fire, man. 2/3 of the nation of Israel will die by the lake of fire, man. Thus said the scriptures, man, because they is not trying to take heed to the men of the Lord, man. This is what's coming on the earth, man. And a lot of jakes is thinking it's just everything's all good, man. Real quick. This is all one of the beloved brothers. This is another thing that was taking place over there. Your brothers can see it. And it says, the WEF, which stands for World Economic Forum, declares the U.S. will soon have hate speech laws to deal with information pollution. So what is that, man? What you think that is, man? Brothers already know, man. That's the family of the word, man. We've been warning you. We've been telling you. That's what's coming. What you think they're talking about over there, man? You don't think the men of the Lord are mentioned over there? You out your mind, man. You out your rabbit ass mind, man. You go back to Project Megiddo, Rex 84. All these things are already on the books, man. You don't think they're talking about the men of the Lord over there? You crazy. That's the main thing that's talked about when the cameras are off, man. That's what they're talking about. How can we disrupt them? How can we get them off the highways and hedges? How can we get them off the internet? But it's the Lord, man. Because you can do nothing against the truth before the truth. This is why we say, man, you better get this truth and you better treasure it, man. And get right. Because the Lord is moving. And this is another one. A screenshot from one of the beloved brothers. And it says, man, food crisis. The mainstream media is now admitting, that we are facing the worst food crisis in modern history, man. Showing that a great calamities is coming to this place, man. As a beloved brother just posted, 2nd Ezra 8:50, man. That's what's coming. Many great miseries shall be done to them in the latter time shall dwell upon the earth, man. Because they have walked in great pride. You Negro, Latino, Native Americans, you are prideful as hell, and you have no reason to be proud. You are the scum of the earth in the eyes of these fucking people, man. You're the lower of the low. But you walk around in great pride, man, especially the goddamn nigger woman, man. You are so damn prideful, and you have nothing to be proud about. Look at our nation, man. Some of you're winning on this side, got a house and got a couple cars, but look at your nation as a whole. Through. Done. Look at them. Through. Like we say in GMS Charlotte, have you seen niggas lately? Niggas are out of here. They done. They through ski. They done out. They out of here. That's why the Lord has to restore us as a nation. This is why we has to be healed. Because as you go in Isaiah, the 1st chapter, they are laden with iniquity. This is why the Lord is using his whooping stick, Esau, Edom, to bring forth the wrath, man. This is why the scripture says, Ecclesiastes 12:1, remember the Lord in the day of remember the Creator in the day of thy youth. This is the time now that you need to be getting right with the Lord, man. Because when the Lord really bring forth that judgment, you're going to get caught up out here. Since I quoted, I'll get it real quick. The Lord's not playing, man. You jakes are always on that goddamn nigga shit. think everything's a fucking joke. This is why nobody take you Negro, Latino, Native Americans serious, because everything's a fucking joke. You're always laughing and fucking thinking everything's fucking funny all the time. But when you look around you, everybody is getting prepared for what's to come. These heathen, they know something is on the way. But you niggas, you just playing around, man. You playing the fuck around, man. This Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come nigh. The evil days, evil go back to bad times. The bad times is at hand, man. It says, or the years draw nigh when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. And this is the Lord is about to say to 2/3 of the Negro, Latino, Native Americans and Hispanics, man. He have no pleasure in you, man. He's going to let this devil have his way with you. He's going to let him destroy you. Because you ain't trying to get right. You seen the men of the Lord on the highways and hedges. You scoff, you mock. You seen our videos. You seen us on various social media platforms, social media outlets. Did you take heed? Did you seek? No. You use your liberty to the occasion of the flesh. Galatians 5:13. Instead of seeking and loving one another, man. How you seek and how you serve one another by pushing this ministry, by taking heed to what the Most High said do. Did you, Jakes, do that? No. You want to do what you want to do. Proverbs 3:5. Lean not our own understanding. That's what Jake do. You lean on your own understanding. So guess what? The Most High is going to let you be destroyed for that. There's a way that seems right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. But that's 2/3 of the Negro, Latino, Native Americans. You think everything's goddamn good because you don't see the troops on the ground. You don't see people running out of these stores crying, and you don't hear the gunshots on every corner. That's what's coming, man. Watch the movie Bushwick. Watch Bushwick, man. One day, all hell just broke loose. Just like that. Becky, the white girl, as soon as she come to visit her grandma, they say no, as soon as she got the train, motherfuckers just out there just getting put to death on the spot. It was anarchy and chaos, man. It was race wars. You couldn't even make it across the block without somebody getting shot, man. And that's what's coming. A lot of you Jakes not even gonna make it off your block, man. You ain't even gonna make it off your block. You ain't even gonna make it down the street to get the bread up for your food, for your family. Because your ass gonna get smoked, man. And it's really the Lord, man. The death angels. Let's get it with that. Let's get that. It's the Lord, man. Using the death angels, man. And the angels love doing the bit, nigga. How about Shemal Shah? Just like we do, man. This is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem. Jerusalem's a people for us a place, man. You Negro, Latino, Native Americans, which is scattered abroad. And it says, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry. The mark will represent the Hebrew word, the wab, which is mean the mark of exemption. And it says, for all the abominations that be done in the midst of all the wickedness that you Negro, Latino, Native Americans seem to be indulging in, man. Seem to be upholding, seem to be pushing and being a forefront. You're the forefront for the nasty people. The community, as they say, man. You the one fuck push that shit, man. All the abominations. You niggas are at the forefront of that shit. Wicked shit, niggas. And it says, and to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Smite means put to death. And he said, let not your eyes spare, neither have pity. The angels ain't gonna have pity, man. The angels ain't gonna have no pity on you Jakes, man. And he says, slay utterly, old and young, your grandma, your little cousins, all of them. He said, slay utterly, old and young, all just like in the time of Noah. Because this is what's happening now, as the elder Yashawama always say. This is nothing but flood behavior that you see amongst these Jakes, man. Flood behavior. And guess what? The same judgment is going to take place, but not with water, with fire, man. The same shall know it by death, by pain. And it says, slay utterly, old and young, both maids and little children. These women, your children, and women. It mentioned women twice. Maid and women are women. Maid and women are you Negro, Latino, Native American, and Hispanic women. So the Lord is really, he got something planned for you goddamn women, man. Because 2/3 of the nation of Israel, and a majority of the Israelites is women. It's more women than men. So great judgment is coming for you goddamn women too, man. Because you walk carelessly, man. You don't take heed. And it says, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they begin at the ancient men which were before the house, man. So the Lord is going to cover the men of the Lord. He's going to cover them in the time of all hell breaking loose, man. He's going to guide them, man. But you women, man, you better take heed, man. Cause why you ain't gonna have no covering, man. You ain't gonna have no covering. Cause everything's a goddamn joke. I can go get my nails done, I can get my hair done, but all hell's gonna break loose, man. Not knowing the nigga that been watching you in your apartment complex, he gonna be in the dark smoking a cigarette, waiting to put your ass to death. Just like when you watch these purge movies, they can't wait, man. These are spirits created for vengeance. The Most High set that up, man, so he can bring forth that judgment, man. The Most High bring, every day, right? Let's get that. Bear with me. Bear with me real quick, Baba Shah. This is the book of Zephaniah 3. Zephaniah 3 and 5. The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He would not do iniquity. Every morning do he bring his judgment to light. This is why sometimes you wake up on Channel 9 News. This happened and such. Why? Because the Lord be bringing judgment, man. The Lord be doing that, man. Every morning he bring his judgment to the light. And it says, real quick, Zephaniah 3 and 5, the just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. So every morning the Most High bring forth that judgment, man. And as you read in the book of Job, man, who perished being innocent? This is why sometimes you wake up, watch your Channel 9, your Channel 12, whatever bullshit-ass news station, and you hearing some woman out there crying in the streets, my son got put to death, they shot in the house, and the little baby died, and such, and all that bullshit. The Lord did that, man. The Lord did that. Because who perished being innocent, man? You thought Pookie and Ray Ray, goddamn, they weren't going to get judged? You out your damn mind, man. As the scripture says, Ecclesiastes 8 and 11, those sins against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the hearts of the sons of men is fully set in them to do wickedly, man. And that's the mindset of a nigga. A nigga feel like he ain't got judged. He going to keep continuing doing nigga shit. Continue to sell his drugs, not knowing that's going back to sorcery and witchcraft. Continue to do all the abominations and these women being harlots and whores. So the Most High bring forth that judgment, man. So guess what? Great future judgment is at hand. We here. As you see the title, we here. They are holding the meetings right now in Davos, what they're about to do to you Negro, Latino, Native Americans, and Hispanics. That's what that meeting's about, man. Yeah, they talk about the World Economic Forum and what they want to do, but guess what? The main thing is how we're gonna slaughter these tribes, man. That's the main topic. How we gotta get these tribes out the way, man. We gotta get Yasharala out the way. As they did in Psalms 83rd chapter. Ain't nothing new under the sun, Jake. Psalms 83rd chapter, they said, let us not, Israel shall not be known as Israel anymore, roughly paraphrasing. That's what they're talking about now to get you Jakes out the way. But you Jakes not paying attention. Because when they cut them lights off, when you really sit at your store, only got 3 days of food, when your kids start starving in front of your face, when your belly, when your stomach, when your ribs touching, what you gonna do, Jake? You got a foundation? Is you rooted in Yahweh Shai? Was you getting built up? Or was you taking your Most High for granted, man? And that's what a lot of you Jakes do. You take the Most High for granted. You're not actually getting built up. You use these videos for entertainment, not knowing that the Most High is bringing forth that wrath, man. I'm gonna bring one more and I'm gonna close it out. Because a lot of you Jakes, you watch the videos, but are you watching sincerely to get prepared for what's to come? Or are you using the men of the Lord just for entertainment like a lot of niggas do, man? Because, hey, this serious business, man. This is book of 2 Chronicles chapter 36, verse 15. And the Lord thy power of their fathers sent them by the messengers. The messengers are the men of the Lord. And when you go in that word angels, it goes back to messengers. And it says, raising up B times, we're warning you B times. We're warning you ahead of time before this shit hit the fan. Isaiah 42:9, man. Before these things spring forth, we tell you of them. We're telling you that they're bringing the martial law. We're telling you that they're bringing the MOTB. We're telling you that they're bringing the re-education centers. All these various things. We're telling you that they're going to shut the lights down. It's going to just be straight anarchy and chaos. That's the shit they setting up. We're telling you that they got the people, the so-called zombie juice. You think that shit a joke? You out your damn mind. That shit real. That shit real, man. Yes, the CDC got it. You don't think that the CDC, they don't post that for no reason. They post that to put it out there to let you know that's what they about to do. But a lot of you Jays, you simple as hell, man. So yes, you're gonna see people out here with that running around trying to bite people and shit. That shit real, man. And it's 2 Chronicles 36 verse 15. And the Lord that power of their father sent by the messengers, raising up beat times ahead of time. And it says, and sinning because he had compassion. The Lord sent forth the prophets before time because he had compassion. He has compassion upon his people. He's long suffering. He's trying to warn you before he bring forth the judgment. Just like any father, you warning your child multiple times before you whoop their ass. And then when you whoop their ass, you let them know it's your fault. And that's, as a man, I let my sons know before I tell it's your fault that I done that. Why? Because you didn't take heed. This is what the Lord's doing. He's warning us through the messengers, the prophets, before he brings forth the judgment. Are you going to take heed? And it says, because he had compassion upon his people and on his dwelling place, but they mock the messengers. You walk by the camps, you scoff, you talk shit, you say your little shit up under your breath. You look at the videos and laugh and make mockery, thinking it's some type of entertainment. You use our videos as fucking TikToks just to goddamn get your popularity contest for your little clout. Not knowing that angels is right there mocking your ass, man. They go into the heavens and hey, yeah. The angels is right there, you idiots. Come on, man. It said, but they mock the messenger of Yahweh and despise his word. Despise go back to hate and misuse his prophets. You misuse the prophets, man. Only time you watch our videos for entertainment purposes, man. That's the only time you watch the videos for some type of controversy. If we it's an Edomite and he cut them with the scriptures, or they getting on Eve, or they getting on this camp and that, or they camp banging. You only watch the videos for entertainment purposes, not to be edified, not to get built up. Edification go back to build. You're not building up your faith. You're just playing around. You're not using your liberty for to get right with the Lord. You're using it for the occasion of the flesh. And it says, and they misused the prophets until the wrath of Yahweh arose against his people until there was no remedy, man. And that's what's about to take place, man. The wrath of Yahweh by Shema Shai is about to rise upon 2/3 of the nation of Israel. We here. We clearly at the end of this thing, man. Are you gonna take heed? Are you gonna seek the Lord?